Sorry guys for the wait. Got distracted in the kitchen. Oh, back to more Gladius. There's been Adeptus Mechanicus released. That was, I don't know, was it last month? I think it was in the last month. Did you bring a sandwich? No. I'm not eating any bread. My second day of keto diet. Keto? I don't know how you even say it. Distracted, yes, distracted with some cheese and almonds. Keto, huh? I did this little bit off stream the other day just to, well, couldn't sleep. I was watching how the Tau and Aslam Militarum fight each other. Honestly, didn't see it past them clearing the wildlife. I find it very interesting sometimes to see how the AI will do. This is a very hard AI. Turn 64 4 cities. That seems hex. Not hardcore keto now. 20 to 50 grams of carbs a day. I'm not ketonic yet, I think. It's on day 2. We could do this, but we have to have a kind of setup for this. Carbs are pretty important for digestion. Yeah, you can use the dietary fiber of carbs, right? The fiber. You get some carbs for digestion, but the food doesn't use them, so because it can't digest them, and it's good for digestion and good for the keto, right? I mean, we could chill a bit here, see what they're doing. I'm really unsure about some of the AI, honestly. The devs are actually currently working on a big balance patch for this game. But what I want to see more than anything, I want to see a landmass option with absolutely zero water. I want to see 2 more sliders for the unit costs and the research cost. So I want to have slower games where some units are way more expensive without changing the game pace. But you know, this is kind of difficult to expect. You guys want to see one quick game of AI versus AI? And we put bets who wins? So, who you want to see guys fight? Guard versus Space Marines. Chaos. Mirror Mage Chaos. Militarum versus Mechanicus. 1 versus 1, yeah, 1 versus 1. Well, you should not spectate more than 1 versus 1, I think. It's gonna take too long. Chaos versus Marines, anything with guards. What do you guys say we do Astra Militarum versus Adeptus Mechanicus? Or we do Tau versus Astra Militarum? Hey, we'll be commenting, yeah. Necrons versus Eldari. Short Twitch vote. I guess we can put a vote. 2 highest factions will get picked. Straw poll. Let me get a straw poll. It's the yellow one. Okay. So we have Adeptus Mechanicus, Astra Militarum, we'll put Imperial Guard so people don't get confused. Chaos Space Marines, Craft World Eldari. Necrons, Orcs, Space Marines. They put Adeptus Mechanicus, but the Space Marines are called Space Marines. Why not Adeptus Astartes? I think that's their other name. Tau. Tyranids. Random. Okay, I guess all options here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Fuck. Wrong title. I put Adeptus Mechanicus in the title. You can put the multiple answers, multiple picks. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Who do we miss? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now everybody's here. Okay, there's the poll. I'll put my votes towards Tau and Astra Militarum. Are they not updating in real time? We are the Spectator, Gravy. So why is it not refreshing? Is there a difference if you would request a campaign with 50 shekels or minimum request? Well, minimum request you get a campaign, usually short campaign victory, maybe some additions, changes. While the Emmy request is just you pick a faction and it's turn limited. The chat will decide. Straw poll, you suck. What's the other website? The yellow one is broken, it looks like. Which factions you want? Well, after spelling Krafteldari 4 times, I finally know how it's spelled now. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Try this one, boys. I'm gonna pick Aston Latarm and Tau myself. I'm not sure this is updating in real time. Got the results here though. Auto refresh results, yeah. I'll give it a few minutes. Link is in the chat if you guys want to vote. $6.26 will end it. Looks like still even stuff here between the 4 factions. Tyrants and Debris Mechanicus. Tau and Tyranids. 1 more minute. Link is in the chat if you just joined. Looks like Tau and Tyranids right now. Debris Mechanicus Tau. Necrons that are going up. Necrons are nasty. Damn here. We're voting, we're gonna spectate a duel between 2 AI and see what they do. You guys can also place shekels on it. Top 2 factions will be picked. Last chance, boys. Last chance to vote. Looks like it's Tau and Necrons. Yoo-hoo! I have control over it, guy. I can show various things. Okay, looks like Tau and Necrons. Oh boy. I'm curious to see what's gonna happen. Necrons are one of the strongest AI. Let's give the Necrons Warpstone Glow. And this is what? Olive Guard Blue. Lawton Blue. Let's put Benblade Brown here. We'll keep on regular settings since it's a 1-on-1 duel here. What is this? This is that other Warhammer game, Warhammer 40,000. It's another strategy game we play from time to time. Taking a little bit break from Warhammer 2 for a few days. We might mix it as well. So we play some 4X of Warhammer 40,000 bit. I'm creating a map here. We want to give them a little bit room here. Hold on, I haven't adjusted the renames. The faction names, you just say it in the chat. You don't have to use that. So, AI Necrons are Cetra. So now, what are we gonna name Tau then, boys? The AI is gonna be medium. All medium. We're not playing ourselves. We're spectating. Yeah, I like Nagash. Nagash versus Cetra. Let me check the settings here. We'll put the wildlife density for this match to very low. Negative density, wildlife density. We'll put wildlife density to low. Everything else is okay. Yeah. It's a 3-player map. We'll open predictions. Who wins? Does the voice mode work now? Should work, yeah. But we are spectating here. Okay, prediction is up, boys, for 30 minutes. I don't know how this will go, but I think it's safe to put money on the Necrons. The Necrons, from my experience, are the strongest AI. This map setting should be fair. If it was a smaller map, I think the Necrons would have advantage. Okay, let's go. We already did the Warhammer 2 today, product. Should lower the animations like to maybe to 90. Okay, we got Cetra in the corner. And fucking hell, I should have picked a different color for Nagash. Okay, they're here. Okay, we got our Tau here, Bambi Brown, and we got Warpstone Glow Necrons at the bottom here. If I click on the faction, I can actually see what they see. So you can see this the way. I think the only thing I can't see is their technology. Okay, so position-wise, Necrons, they do have a little bit Arctic, but they'll get better research. And they got a better position on the map, but terrain is worse. That's one thing with 4X games, sometimes the starters are fucked. While for the Tau, Tau had a much better position here. I feel like they have a much better position. Necrons probably have a slight advantage due to reanimation protocols, but we'll see. I've never seen them fight one-on-one like this. Seeing the start, I would still put my money on the Necrons. Two Vespid Stingwings on a Fire Warrior, that's bad. These guys have a very solid attack on one range. The Necrons are way too durable for the early game. Fire Warrior is taking even more damage. That's unfortunate for the Tau here. Nagash all is struggling, might lose those Fire Warriors. This guy's demoralized though. Those Fire Warriors nearly got killed. The AI does not know how to use transports. Oh, unfortunate. Maybe they run. Ooh, they survived. They survived. They would have not lived in the old game. This was changed. A unit with 0.4 health usually would die, but they changed that even 0.4 health is relevant. So they survived. Along with this take, I'm not sure. It's a small map. I would guess at least 80 turns. So Necrons, what they did first, it looks like they cleared the forest. Now they're building the summoning core for the infantry. Tau have claimed the research. And they claimed another tile, and they are building the research building. Research building opening is pretty straightforward. I learned that from the AI. When you think about it, it's also the best option. So there's a loyalty artifact here. When you're considering the value is on very low, there is still plenty of them. There's another loyalty artifact there. I don't like duplicates on the artifacts. This map should have only 2. So this is probably going to be a more balanced game when it comes to artifacts. It's damage artifact, 3 artifacts. So 1 old 1 artifact, 2 Siren Casters. Shit like this and the health is what it causes the imbalance to the game. Well, shit like this is fine. This is what the artifact should be like, plus 2 loyalty for the city. 10 damage, 10 health, they're just imbalance. They're making flayed ones. Since they will only have a massive bonus, I probably just expect them going for infantry. The early game Necrons are way stronger than Tau between the AI. Necrons, in my opinion, the strongest AI. From my experience. I don't have that much experience in this game though. Only 600 hours. Not even a degree. Oh, this is a rough one for the... these things are actually quite nasty as the wildlife. They even have a Hammer of Wrath for some reason. When they do a jump pick. We'll see who suffers losses. Usually the faction that suffers losses early are the one that's gonna be behind. This is why I put the wildlife to very low. Oh, they managed to disengage and they healed as well. Necrons have this ability called Necrodermis Repair. They can use influence to instantly repair a unit. And they lost a lot of influence for that. They might not need to go for heroes, you know, you don't have to go heroes, right? The town are building barracks for more infantry after getting research done. They both factions will have extra research. And they're both going for infantry. These guys are slightly ahead because they're behind on research. Necrons have some of the highest. What do you say? Lowest downtime and highest damage, which helps the air a lot. Still 2 warriors. It's a little bit fairer when they're both normal. Nobody has extra experience. This is another thing I want to see. A slider for the starting experience. I don't like the fact that you increase difficulty, they get more loyalty, and they get higher rank units at the same time. This is why I'm not a fan of that. We can also make these games go much faster, and we can also put an option to give various factions more resources. That would be interesting. Okay, they're getting ore right now. They didn't get extra research. I guess they get 1 research, get ore. So the AI always prioritizes research, even if they get Arctic with extra research. Building pet finders and not fire warriors, huh? Well, the Necrons a little bit ahead militarily. They got an additional unit. This is a melee one. Help to clear them up. Oh, this guy's getting flanked here. These guys that appear out of nowhere with their jump X can surprise units. This unit nearly got killed. Curious to see what kind of changes they're gonna apply. They're working on some kind of balance patch. But it's more relevant to multiplayer than the single player. We are a single player, people just have to accept what they do. And the Necrons are really tough to put down. They're clearing them up much faster than the Tau. Early on, when the Necrons got released, they didn't have really much early. They pretty much had Necron Warriors. Now they have Necron Warriors, Flayed Ones, Immortals. Marcono says, I'm finally able to go back to proper watching, and you already finished the Avi campaign. You did on purpose. Of course I did. I just rushed it the last 3 days so Marconos doesn't get any. Marconos, you can also go watch VODs, right? Tau late game get nerfed? Honestly, I can't really tell on that one. I played only Tau once. Necrons looks like to be in a better position right now, because they can actually clear more stuff. Where's the next Necron tomb here? These Necron tombs are on medium settings, so it's basically default. There's a Necron tomb here, here, and here. That's... I guess there should be minimal difference of 4. I think the medium settings have too many Necron tombs around. This is Miasma on low, the Wireweed, and Wildlife is on very low, and there's still plenty of them. How are Tau doing? There's a one Fire Warrior here. The Rock's Pasture here. Getting more pet finders. Was that still the first pet finder? Here building is next. We should have picked a different color for the we can give in the future a different color for the Tau. Yeah, we just completed the objective, Amir. Should be another option that I'll just call to action auto scroll to action only from the you know, player factions for the Spectator mode. So if I turn that on, we'll see every single creep move. They're not going for the heroes. Necrons feel like they're rushing. Rushing military supremacy already. This Waddle is on very low. I don't see any Castellan robots. Maybe it's also due to size of the mob. And this weaponry, the Tower have will do shit against the Necrons. No casualties on either side so far, I think. So it looks like Tau going for early expansion. "26 research, 1 ore. 23 research. Does barracks give 1 population limit? What are people predicting right now? People predicting Necrons, 89% of the shekels there. Strakon's gonna win massive if the Tau win. But I don't know. He's playing the RNG. I have no idea how the fuck will the Tau deal with reanimation protocols and living metal. That shield is too much, honestly. Maybe if Tau expand sooner, although it looks like they're both working on an expansion. The Necrons have already cleared a lot of the stuff here. This is not even a tiny map, this is a small map, so 3 players map. They already made contact, 27 turns. Tower fucked. I mean, look at these weapons. And they're just gonna use animation, they use Necrodermis repair, animation protocols. I mean, they can't even kill those Necron warriors there. Some drones have at least been deployed. Just some marker drones. Guess the pet finders. Those are from the pet finders. Also from fire warriors. I mean, look at that unit, it's literally taking no damage. The Tau have downtime. This unit is repairing every turn. That's what I'm talking about, literally no downtime. They went crazy with military, crazy. And then looks like they might be expanding. The early game tower looks like so shit compared to the Necrons. The Necron wars are just too good. Okay, we got a second city from Tau. Slightly ahead Necrons, but Necrons have extra loyalty from the Siren Caster. It's just totally random here. Late game is hard to say. This is just ridiculous, man. The Necrons just really dominate on the smaller maps. This playstyle. I mean, look at this. They upgraded their animation protocols. 2.7 regeneration. I don't know. They must suck in multiplayer because they got buffed in single. This got buffed because they buffed this shit and then they removed the regeneration artifact. I have no experience with multiplayer. I just play a single player, but the Necrons as the AI, they seem to have the biggest advantage. That's why you don't usually put Necrons in the game. Just stupid how much advantage Necrons have compared to anything. Who knows? Maybe it's all the bad players are playing Necrons, all the good players are playing other factions, and they're stomping the Necrons. Sometimes I feel like it gets skewed like this, but like I said, I don't know about multiplayer in this game, but the game is getting balanced, with multiplayer. I'm just talking from the single experience that the AI Necrons just seems to be stomping always. Necrons are probably also one of the easiest factions to play in this game as well, for a new player, for example. No downtime removes like strategic depth from the game. They have finally lost a unit there, flayed ones. Man, the Tau have taken some serious damage there. They're getting crisis battle suits though. It does look like the normal AI struggles a little bit with the setup. I think the AI in this game should always be put at least in hard. It seems like everything just gets a little bit improved when it's on hard, which is 10 loyalty bonus and level 2. Maybe the Tau have fucked up their build order. The Necrons didn't. The Necrons have 2 extra loyalty. They had for a bit. Yeah, this is not good for the Tau. Not good. It looks like Tau are crippled. Amir says, so I searched it up. Apparently, in multiplayer, the game ends where you even get past turn 50, which means Necrons should be the strongest by far. I don't know. I really don't know. Usually in multiplayer, when it comes to playing these type of games, especially with a random start, you know, which in 4X games, random starts are actually ruining the balance and kind of weaken the competitiveness of the game. Usually they have their own rules, you know, and stuff like that. You know, Discord communities and stuff like this. So it's really hard to balance a game like this. I mean, for example, the Necrons have started in Arctic. And they're still just flying with this game. This is not a good start on terrain. Arctic is probably the worst one to start with. Doesn't bother Necrons as much as some other faction, because they don't use food. But still, even for the Necrons, you know, there's better starts than this. The expansion is excellent though. In volcanic area, lots of ore. I also wish you could completely remove relics from the map as well. From my experience, it just ruined the balance of the game, because the AI doesn't put lots of value to it, and if the wrong one spawned them up like 3 damage ones, it's just stupid. This one has OKEB, and you see even the AI ignores it. This one is +2 loyalty for every city. It would build the advantage for Necrons in the long term. Well, the Elder is, I mean, the tower getting some big stuff. But this looks like one-sided, really here, one-sided. Necrons not only have better weapons with similar armor to Tau, but they have reanimation protocols, which nobody can compete with this in the game. They have 2.7 regeneration every turn. Fucking anybody can do against that. They might take some damage on the city. The cities have a little bit better weaponry. Tower getting some stuff here. They got one battle suit there. That battle suit will stomp this infantry if they even get there. There's a commander. Tomblazer dead. I think that unit with that one shot Tomblazer without the city attacking first. But the Necrons outnumber them here. Maybe the commander can do something. Necrons have taken some serious damage here to become even again. The city is definitely sturdier than it used to be. They added more weapons to the cities. But this is going slowly down. Necrons just continue fighting, they can destroy the city. Which would you like better? I'm more familiar with fantasy, but honestly the 4K seems to have better lore than the fantasy. I'm very limited in both though. If the Necrons destroy the city, it's gonna be over for Tau. But they might also get pushed. Okay, that's good, that's good. That was a game changer, crisis battle suits. Their reinforcements are getting interrupted as well. Well, the Tau have saved the city. The city was nearly destroyed. Barely over 30% health. That's a game changer there. The scene is kinda suck against the battle suits. Who is buffing this shit? The Ethereal? It was Ethereal's Sense of Stone. It's one of the Tau heroes. Looks like the Tau have one of each hero here. There's Ethereal, Cutter Fireblade, and a Commander. Those battle suits are causing the problems for the Necrons. They don't have a unit to counter this on the tier. They're taking losses. They won't be able to heal much anymore, I think. Oh, 3 more times. The Necrons don't have heroes right now, and this might be a long-term problem. They used a good buff here with a hero and taking them down with the battle suits. This unit get experience and they make all the difference. These things have flamers, which are excellent against infantry. Well, the Necrons got repelled. I'm surprised. That battlesuit made all the difference, I think. Necrons have taken losses, but let's check the city here. They're getting a ground vehicle. I'm fucked up in terms of the color here. I fucked up. They're here. It's not supposed to be that similar, but it's a shame you can't increase the size of the minimap. If you're wondering what they meant when the tower were crippled, they messed up on the energy and the build the order. But it looks like it's paying off with 3 heroes. They get 3 heroes, but the Necrons can do emergency heals. -2 energy, -2 energy. Well, they might salvage the cities. The Necron cities is a little bit ahead, I think. Well, 3 heroes with that battlesuit unit make all the difference. Necrons retreated. There's another Canoptic here. How to say they're gonna build a city? Really sure this unit didn't have living metal before. They have a lot of food. Well, wow. Necrons lost their main advantage, the initial attack. They nearly destroyed the city. Now I'm not sure what's gonna happen next. Tau are currently ahead on their units. They only have 1 battlesuit though. This is interesting. They have 232 food and 16 food per turn. Yeah, they're not making more battle suits. Why not just make 3 of these against the Necrons? As the AI, the Necrons are a superior faction. The Necron strengths plays into the AI being better. You know, when we were watching that siege battle in Warhammer 3, you know, if you can improve the AI, you just have to make it look better. And they didn't even have to try with this with Necrons. Just because how the Necrons work, the AI is better. So if any faction is struggling as the AI, they just have to, you know, adjust the faction so it works better as the AI. It's harder in Total War, but here, you know, that works a little bit better. Making another Cutter Fireblade. What happened to the first one? I don't see it. Was anybody paying attention what happened to the first Cutter Fireblade? How did we miss that? Was it killed by something? There's no way they would make the second one if they still had the first one, right? Because when you get another hero, the duplicate, the next one costs double. So it looks like the first one got killed. It got killed by the Wireweed. I guess taking damage from Necrons. I totally missed that. I take Orfield, right? Low health and vibrant finish. When you look at the wildlife around the Necrons, they cleared it. While the Tau are still getting bothered by it. If those Scorpions rush in, can be heavy damage. I guess you can't take the Orfield because it's next to the Bastion. Still, this thing doesn't have a living metal. Commander can tank this thing. Now the tower on the attack. Commander is an infantry unit, but it's also quite tough for a hero. And hero has 50% damage reduction from being hero. But they're also inside a forest, so they get additional range damage reduction. They even added more range damage reduction. You know, suffice to say, this unit is not impervious to range damage. And the city only lost, what, 12 health? Tomb Blades are fast and they're deadly. They really can't take damage. Shield Wayne. Who the hell did that Shield Wayne? I guess this is technology. Tomb Blades are considered an infantry unit. I guess jet bikes are considered infantry units. It has the forest cover as well. Much for this attack. They got a third city here. What's their loyalty like? -6. All the building is going up. All the building is going up, so that's good timing. Stealth battle suits. Still a lot of food. The faction does really well, it has a lot of food. There's a grassland river here for a lot of food. I don't know. I don't think Ethereal should get close to Necron warriors. That one is dead. Suicided. Just lost their support hero. It's a big kill for the Necrons. The way the experience works in this game, it's kind of like carpet. The killer and every ally within 3 radius of the kill gets experience. So it can snowball out of control. Had a hero going there and had no business going there. No business. Look at this, the tower moving back as they've damaged. Well, the Necrons can attack and just heal on the way. Just lost the builder drone to a fleet 1 attack. That's a big loss as well. All tower getting wrecked again here. I won't even be able to finish this unit here, look at that. Necron just doesn't have downtime compared to the Tau. It's such a bad attack. This is for the wall of fire. It's actually 2.7 English cake. Once they upgrade their animation protocols, they get additional 0.7. Makes the AI look good. What are those guys gonna do? 3 fusion blasters. It's a high AP. Shrouded. Infiltrate. They got jetpacks and stealth. I don't know, considering the Necrons have infantry, the crisis battles are still bad in these things. Get a calzone or a pizza for dinner. I really should make something on my own, but all the stores are closed. Pizza for dinner? Damn. I'm not sure what's calzone for you. Do you have a picture, English cake, or a description? You guys with pizzas. You can't talk about pizza to a man that's on a diet. My brother and his friends had pizza yesterday here. Folded pizza? Yeah, I had a folded pizza last week. Eat some pizza for me, guys. The Necrons haven't got any bigger units, it's turn 76. If they had taken that city back then when, they would have already probably won this game. But surprisingly, that city has survived. Leave it to the AI to fuck up. Man, I could have just fresh burek anytime, struggling anytime. Some meat burek or some cheese burek with yogurt. Goddamn, Strackland. Go, keep these thoughts to yourself. What are the Necrons gonna get next that's actually gonna be imported? Canoptic Raids? I'm not even sure I've seen those in action. They're getting 2 of them. They get a monolith already, but it's a lot of ore. I had to get 2 Doomsday Arcs, honestly. Canoptic Raids. Did we see Canoptic Raids? I don't remember. I had some hard cheese and almonds earlier. Never had burek bloomcools. Oh my god, you never had burek. Can you imagine what people are missing that never had some of these things? I guess they're missing nothing because some of these things don't even exist. Just look at this. Strachel, you bastard! Necrons have 3 cities and Tau have lost build drones. There's no fucking way they're gonna win anymore. What are these Canoptic Rays? Let's see. They kinda look like Trigons. That's a solid melee attack. 2.7 attacks, 3.3 damage. Times 2. No armor penetration though. Holy shit, it's a fast unit. Living metal, of course. Has invulnerability 33%. Living looks really solid. Really solid. Good melee addition to Necrons. Well, I'm on the second day of keto diet. Second day. These things are nasty. I Doesn't look like it's leaked or nasty, but it's uptime. For breakfast I had lunch. I had chicken, baked chicken, with some cooked Brussels sprouts and a little bit carrots. And for lunch I had breakfast. Some cheese and it's the fatty cheese. Fat cheese, you know, the one you usually put in like a sandwich or a pizza. And almonds. It's this cheese. How do you call this cheese? Hold on. It's a creation here. Why can I get a big picture? Who the fuck puts these small pictures here in 2021? This cheese, how do they call this cheese? It's not a cream cheese, it's hard cheese. To the Alex from last year. It's not really Swiss cheese, but this type of cheeses, you know, the hard cheese they put in a sandwich. Provolone. It's not really a provolone, but yeah. What do you get if you type hard cheese? Yeah, it's hard cheese. This is called hard cheese. Hard or semi-hard cheese. This is, I guess, semi-hard cheese. Semi-hard cheese is called this type of cheese. Fuck off, Marcanos. When I think about it, it says polutvrdi sir. That means semi-hard cheese. Yeah, it's a semi-hard cheese. And those hard cheeses that you need to you know, that you put like with pasta, like Parmesan. You need to I don't know what you have to do with it. You like put it in a little bit bits and pieces. What's the word for it? Grate it, yeah. Grade them. Man, the tower fucked Necrons have 3 cities. No way that they do this anything here. How do we win against 3 cities? This unit is disgusting, man. This is like a OP devil. What tier is Canoptic Great? Seems like a tier 5. Maybe in tier 6. First Doomsday Arc turn 87. That's a little bit bizarre. But it's just medium AI. The resources are looking good. They use energy to get stuff up and then ore to upkeep. And Tau are in a kind of not very good spot here. Let's see when they get Crisis Center. I mean, they can't win with just 2 cities anymore, right? Negros have 3 cities, it's over. They might have a couple of hot hitters. But they really needed a 3rd city a while ago. They lost build drones. Maybe for the Spectator games we need to put them fast. But I feel like normal is okay. What do you guys think? Could be a stalemate, you know. The Necrons nearly won when they taken that city, almost taken that city early on. Fucking living metal and reanimation protocols. And then they're doing a necrodermis repair as well. Look at it, 500 influence. Why even getting heroes with the Necrons? Just leave the influence to crush with healing. This is a solid unit, 3 turns ago. And they never seem to have made a second one. They don't see the Doomsday Arc coming. They could totally just push with one monolith. They seem to always get like 3 or 4 different units instead of a monolith. Maybe they need more resources to consider it. You got the Canoptic Spider down. Commander Overwatch is good. They just get a 4th city. Still 92 Necrons have 4 cities in normal. They do have Siren Caster, which is... The more cities you have, it's better, it's +2 per city. Use their ability to demoralize this thing. There's another build drone that's gonna get destroyed here. The Tau have lost 2 build drones so far. 1, 2, 3, yeah, this is gonna lose another one. It almost looks like they're struggling to find a city position. Maybe they would have built a city here if they had destroyed that one. I have so much food, but they're not really getting more infantry. Oh, they got a city here. Was interesting. The thing was about to get killed. Yeah, he usually builds a city next to a resource area. I guess this was an exception because the bastion has not been destroyed. It's actually pretty nice. You can use the city to destroy the bastion. You have no ore to start building here. Man, look at this. They're building pet finders instead of crisis battle suits. They're both like 97 and not really it anymore. This shit is literally impossible to kill for a tower right now. Not only it's really hard to kill, but it says damage. There goes the town military.
Oh my god!
Hey, Gator.
See that shit? Holy shit! What the hell?
And that's probably it for the Tau. That's probably it. All taken just one Doomsday Arc. That it turns too late. I mean, how the hell are they gonna kill Doomsday Arc with those units? Necron AI seems so aggressive. They haven't built a single hero. They're basically just using influence to use the instant repairs, which is just almost like cheating. That's how it feels like, that instant repair, really. But it's a Necron strategy. But it always felt like cheating to me. Who needs heroes when you can instantly repair your units and stomp the enemy? And their heroes are not even that good. You can just go with other things. You avoid the hero building and you just always have emergency influence. And the Necrons just have no downtime. That's the biggest strength. The auto repairs are too much. As the AI, they just seem to always dominate. Yeah, the AI is massive with the Necrons, because how the Necrons work. We were talking about this earlier. Look at this, guys. Send user statistic and crash reports. Where is this in Total War? Meanwhile, I got to my crash report folder one time. Was how many gigabytes of crash reports? Just clone your hard drive. Check your crash report folder or crash folder on Warhammer 2. Some of you probably have gigabytes of files there. These things have Trigon animations and look about them. Basically a Trigon Necron unit, right? It's still identical to Trigon. Usually it's the wrong order of abilities, Emerald. I've seen them a lot of times just attack and they use all the abilities. And not just Elder, I mean about the AI going about things. Instead of using all the buffs and then attack first. It's just with a random order. Sometimes, you know, they get lucky with it. Like you say, by accident. Necrons clear the wildlife easier, and they just have their superior affection to the Tau for the AI. I mean, only took one Doomsday Arc and the Tau were fucked. It's not even that great unit. I mean, it's just one. I feel like if it would come to like multiplayer in this game, let's say the two players are you know, evenly matched. I mean, in skill, it's gonna come down to starting terrain, and then RNG with wildlife from random sides, and fog of war. Who's gonna get luckier in fog of war? So it's gonna be terrain and it's gonna be fog of war. They are evenly matched. Because sometimes you do fog of war and positioning. Sometimes somebody could do risky positioning. You know, it's just gonna be luck. One side loses 3 units and that's it. Just all it could take. The fog of war is big in this game. Sometimes you just lose units to it. Yeah, Tau are dead. The moment the Necrons got those Canoptic Raids and a Doomsday Arc, that was it. I mean, it was the Necrons. They just win against other AI. Got 4 cities. You don't even need really more than 3 cities in this game, unless you're Tyranids. So what was the biggest unit we've seen from the tower? Was it the Riptide Battlesuit? Necrons just built a 5th city. What the fuck? The biggest unit from Necrons, Canoptic Raids or the Doomsday Ark? I'm not sure what tier is Canoptic Raid. I guess Doomsday Ark is higher tier. Because they cost more. Yeah, this is Spectator mode, Tau versus Necrons. Decided by the chat. I mean, they got pretty good research. It looks like the AI just tries to stay out of negative loyalty. Or just low negative loyalty. What is basic affection of Necrons? I would say greenskins. Orcs. In all the Spectator games, I've never seen anybody beat Necrons. The animation protocols and living metal is just too strong. The auto repairs on Necron Savage just goes really well for the AI. Really well. Nobody taking this ore field, they don't care. There was one time in the past where Tyranids would spam hive crowns like crazy, especially in hard difficulty. You might get overwhelmed by that shit. Other than that, Tyranids were pretty easy to deal with as the AI. What do you guys think in the lore? Who would win, the Necrons or the Tau? But they're kind of like a big scale war. Cetra is won over Nagash. Nagash has been defeated. Goddamn plot. The Necrons. Had one chance here. They lost 2 builder drones. I mean, look at this here. Look at this spike here. And all went to shit. The Necrons are taking more damage, cleared less units, and they still won. That's 7 warriors, and they've taken 355 damage. Fucking hell. The reanimation protocols and living metal is just too strong. So, Necrons won. Look at haha, 222,000 Necrons. God damn, haha, do you even play this game? Even haha knows. Well, easy money for haha. He doesn't even own it. He knows the Necrons OP. He knows Necrons overpowered. How much did you get? Just 30,000. Just 30,000 spare change. Believers in the Tau. This is wrong with Warhammer 40k, guys. There are people who like some other factions, but they're not even good factions, and they just still like them, they play them, but they always lose. If this was Tau versus Tyranid, the Tau would have stomped the Tyranids. It would be probably not even fair. They don't even had a chance compared to Tau versus Necrons, I feel. Pocket shackles. Just bet odds. Guys, Guys, if you see haha put a bet over 200,000, it's a safe bet. Literally, you win 9 or 10 times, if not like 95 or 100 times. Fairly certain Shrews has enough to end the stream 4 times in a row. But then you guys don't get shekels. I'm going to take a nap, guys. I'll be back later, okay? I'm a little bit sleepy. Vampire mode. So I'll guess see you in a bit. Thanks for watching.